Hello, everyone. Come on in. Take a seat. I'm just connecting, chit chatting. I have a little break here. Maybe. Hey, Miss Key. How are you? Thank you for coming. Yeah, I'm kind of, a little out of it today, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll be all right. Hello, Simply Sarah. Thank you for coming. This is another impromptu live. I actually came home for lunch after two trips to the airport this morning. I was like, okay, I'm going home. It's hot. It's 95 degrees and it ain't joking out there. You doing good? That's good to hear. Yes, Sarah, welcome in and saying hello to Miss Keys as well. Yeah. So I came home and on the way home, I got a call for an interview. And I guess the person who was interviewing me had no idea what payroll specialist does because they were like, I never heard of such a payroll. I'm like, well, it happens. I'm like, yeah, this was the process. Oh my goodness. I don't get it. How do you put someone to interview someone and they're not even armed with enough information? I'm telling her about ADP and Paycom, and yeah, she's asking me about Chronos, and like most everybody knows about Chronos. I mean, I heard of Chronos, but that's something from way in the past. I'm like, so so I asked her, is that the system that they use if they use Chronos? And she couldn't tell me. She had to ask. Unarmed. And I'm going to leave it right there. I don't know. I don't get it. Hey, badass. I did not miss you. I saw you. I saw you come in. Welcome in. I'm just ranting, but it's hot outside. It's hot enough to fry your brain if you don't drink enough water. Badass is saying hello to Miss Keys, saying hello to Simply. Thank you all for being here. Thumbs me up, share me out. I'm going to be here for a little bit. I mean, I'm only taking a break and then I'm back on the road. Simply Sarah's greeting you, badass. Yeah, yep. So, these telephone interviews are a trip, but, she told me the next one would be in person if they decided that they wanted to talk to me. So I don't know. She seemed confused. I don't know if she can really transmit what I told her. But I've been in that situation before where some attorneys had me interview an attorney, and I'm not an attorney. So all of the lingo that they told me to ask about, I had no idea what I was asking about. And the attorney I was interviewing actually says, I understand they didn't arm you with enough information, but I know what they're getting at. I know what they want. Yeah. So welcome in, everyone. Please hit the thumbs up. Yep. Because this is how I do it, random, alive and direct. And yeah, I do speak my mind. I don't call names and I don't, whatever, but I do speak my mind. Yes, hit the thumbs up. Hello, Tamika. Welcome in. Another one of my faithful supporters. Thank you for being here. Yes, thank you for the 6 in the room. Oh, I must have caught you all at a good time. Mika? That's that short for Miss Keys? What? Okay, anyway. Hey, Frank G. Frank G saying hello to everyone. Yeah. Only when you're recording. Here comes the telephone. Here comes the telephone. They want to talk. Uh-oh. Hello? No, I didn't answer that phone. But the phone decided to lock. But anyway, only when you're recording, okay? So let me just go ahead and put this on silent. Oops. And there we have it. Now that's taken care of. I'm sure it's happened to you all too. Don't worry about it. Simply saying hello to Tamika. Yes, Tamika, welcome in. That phone call interrupted me. Yes, hello, Frank G. Yes, I got interrupted with you too. But welcome, welcome. Thank you for the six in the building. Frank G. Shorts and News. Yes, you joined me from both sides of the stage. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yes, yes. Hey, badass. He's greeting you too. Yep. So, how's everybody's day going? I mean, today is a hump day, isn't it? It sure is. And trust me, they made, what did I say when I came on here? I made two trips to the airport, and they weren't from very close either. I had to go north to get one, take them to the airport, and then come back and go north again to get another one to take to the airport. But that's how you get paid. You make them trips that nobody else wants to make. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it's very hot. It doesn't matter if I'm on live or doing a video. Yeah, every time. It happens every time. I really just got off the phone with someone after the interview, and I forgot to turn the phone off before I got on here. But yep, it is what it is. Hey, and when you go live, there's no editing. It is what it is. Oh, yes, it's hot. I was talking about that. Oh my God. You know, so my car, the back windows are tinted, but the front windows not tinted. Of course. Hey, Mr. LMW Fishing Man, welcome. Hey, glad to have you. So yeah, so I have these tints in the back, and I have the air conditioner turned down to like 70 and pumping it out, and I'm hot as hell. That heat's coming in from the glass, and I'm asking my rider, "Are you okay back there?" "Oh yeah, I'm nice and cool." And they ride it in luxury, and I'm up front. I mean, sweating. I'm wiping the sweat off of me from the heat. Oh, let me tell you something. It is hot out there. I think the last temperature I saw before I came inside was 95 degrees. Yesterday I think it was 97 degrees, and that kind of heat actually makes you want to go to sleep. So I was like, okay, let me get off the road. Yeah, simply sir, it's hot all over the country. I mean, I saw some posts on Facebook this morning where someone was complaining about how hot it was in New York. So, and I know when you get between those concrete buildings in New York and that heat is just hitting all that concrete, it just like eats you up. I know if I walk out my apartment right now, let's see, I have my air set to 77. It was 79. I brought it down to 77 to keep me cool. But when I open that door, that heat just slaps me like it wants to do me in or something. But it's hot out there, and guess what? You better be drinking some water. Even though I'm riding the car, I drink water all day long. I drink water all day long. Yep. Mr. Fishing Man saying hello to everyone. Badass is greeting them back. Yeah, hey, from Frank G. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. Let me catch up now. Everybody's greeting everyone. Who else came in? Hey, Deborah Garrett. Welcome in. Welcome in. I know it's a little slow. I'm running my mouth. You know, I told y'all I like to talk. And just from one thing to the other. Yeah. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. And if you got any subscribers that wants to meet somebody new, tell them to come over and meet Rochelle because she right here waiting for it. I think I only need about 14 people, but you give me about 20 and I think 14 will stick. Yep, that's what I think will happen. Yeah, I only need that's all I need to get to my 500 so that I can get my community tab. I'm good. I'm good on, well, I should say I'm good on the watch hours, but the watch hours are climbing since I've been doing the lives, even though they're random. The watch hours been climbing, so I'm thinking I'm about 520 right now, and that's since I did the last 3 lives that I did. So I'm just doing what I do. And guess what? Fashion Friday is coming. That's gonna be another one. So, hang around, come back. Yeah, Frank is greeting everybody. Yeah, Badass is greeting everyone. Yeah, send me some subscribers so I can get that community tab and help everybody out. You, me, the neighbor, the cousin, the uncle, whoever. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. I think I saw somebody else coming. Did I see somebody else come in? Thank you for the 5 that's still in the chat. I know you all ain't got nothing better to do than listen to me talk like a little crazy lady. But that could be part of the heat that done fried my head today. Okay. Yeah, you shared me. Thank you so much, Frank G. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, Miss Keys saying, "Hey, Frank." Let's see who else is talking up in here. She's talking to Deborah. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Did I go back? Okay, Rochelle, I hear you. Yes, it's hot out there. But I am going to go back out because I'm pretty close to my quota for today. Once I make a certain amount, it's not that I don't need money. It's just that I feel like once I make my quota, if I get a little above it or just a little bit below it, I'm still good. I'm comfortable. I set my goal so I can earn this much and get off the road before dark. Yep. And I've even met some other oh, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Yes, I've even met some other Uber drivers in my travel, and not just in passing. Some of them have been my riders that I have picked up, passengers that I picked up. And two of them actually told me that they were actually hit while driving, delivering. So I was like, oh, you got to be very careful. I love to show love. It doesn't matter what your number is. Yeah. That's the way I feel about it. Don't matter to me. I get out there and you all see me 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, running videos, catching up on what you all do. The village and city Kwasaba Sara. So yeah, that thing there. Welcome. Welcome. I Kasaba Saraya. Okay, I think that's about as close as I'm going to get, but welcome. Happy to have you. Thank you for 8 in the building. Yes, welcome from your side of the world. I know you're not on this side, so but yeah, thank you. Welcome. Love to travel with Wave. Hey, girl. Greeting Rochelle and all the friends in the chat. I don't know, Wave, did you get off? You got off already? Are you off already? Yes, agree, Frank. Yep. Doesn't matter what the number is. Love to travel with Wave is saying hey to Frank. Yes. So, yep, simply saying hello to love to travel with waves. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yep, she's greeting Sarah back. Sarah back. So yes. So like I said, I'm just taking a little break, but I am gonna go back out for the dinner hour because that's where the moolah is. Nobody wants to cook. It's hot right now. Trust me, food delivery right now is game on. Ain't nobody heating up their house after they get home from work. They're like, no, it's going to take too long to cool it down. So they order that food from out at the restaurant, and guess who's going to deliver? Okay. And I always deliver with an extra smile. I'm like, listen, one night, let me tell you all some stories. Y'all need to hear this. So this one customer ordered, what did she order? I don't remember what she ordered. But the matter was, I had been to that house before. I had delivered food to the son during the day. I guess he's home off from school or whatever. And he came out and he took the food from me because usually they tell you put it by the door, put it on a table near the door, and then take a picture to send to Uber, and they also send it to the customer. Oh, your food's been delivered. Go get it or go pick it up. So this one night, dark had already set in, and I pulled up to the house with the bag, big bag of food. And when I got out the car, a cat came out of nowhere and looked at me. I was like, well, this is not your dinner. And he went and sat on the step right where I was supposed to be delivering the food. I was like, no, you didn't. So I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to put the food down because I know the cat's going to eat it. Then, customer will be upset. So I rang the doorbell. I said, honey, I'm handing your food in your hand because that cat right there was getting ready to have dinner. She started laughing. It was too funny. Yes, a break is always needed, Wave. So, and trust me, like I said, driving and all that heat coming off the glass, I'm just about fried. Yeah. Been to the airport twice, been to Cleveland Clinic twice. Today I chose to do more rides than Uber Eats, but they still worked out because if you're in the area, they send you to Uber Eats anyway. Go take it because you only the nearest driver in the area. So yeah, it's okay. It works out. Welcome into the village from Miss Key. Tamika Davis is saying hey to Wave. I'm catching up now. The educated natural. Hey, I was at your house the other night. I was watching some videos on your channel the other night. Thank you for sharing. I'm sure I left you a note. I sure did. Yes, welcome to my live. Yeah, hey Tamika and Educated Natural coming from Frank G. Yes. Let me tell you something. That cat wasn't about to get that food from me. I was like, not going to put it down. I was like, customers going to get their food. I got a nice tip after that too. But anyway, so a little more about my experiences in doing this. So I go out into Parkland and I'm in, winding the roads, going slow because, numbers go from 1870, it dropped down and is now is 1820 because that's how much land they have between them, right? So I'm pulling up to this place, and all of a sudden I see a fox come out of the woods. I'm like, oh, hell no, not me and a fox today. So I stayed in my car. And I called the customer and told them there's a fox out here, so I won't be leaving my car. You feel free to come to the car and get your dinner. So they laughed. Oh, we see them all the time. They like pets. I'm like, what? I'm like, no, because he might think I'm trying to feed him, see? And I don't want to become his dinner either. So you come to the window, you come to the car and get your food. So they laughed and they came. They're not scared of them because they see them all the time. Okay. But I don't. I was not doing that. No fox. No fox. I'm the fox. I'm the only fox. Okay. Anyway. Wave is saying hello to Educated Natural. Hi, travel. Who's traveling? Okay, yep, she's saying travel. Yeah, hey, Miss Keys and Frank J and Love to Travel. Yep, everybody's greeting everybody. That cat was hungry, and I think the cat knew that they ordered food all the time because that cat ran right up on the porch and just looked at me, and a black cat at that. I was like, no, this is not, I'm not going to put this down because you're not having this for dinner tonight. If they want to feed you after, that's your business and their business, but I wasn't doing it. Oh yeah, that cat was hungry. And the foxes, I was like, no, I ain't doing that because they ain't gonna have the food and me too. No, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, but yeah, it's a lot of experience. I meet a lot of interesting people. Um, One guy that I took to the airport today, he was going to Sweden, and he said he was only going to be there for 5 days. I'm like, well, how you go to Sweden for 5 days? It's part of his job. He's a yacht broker, so it's big business in South Florida. You know, everyone has a yacht except me. But he was going to Sweden and he was telling me how beautiful it is. Ooh, excuse me, because it's one of the countries that was never touched by any of the civil wars. So they have all of their their architecture, you know, the buildings and everything are very, you know, very old, or you know, they're preserved then from a long time. He says it's very beautiful. The one thing that surprised me, he told me that they have 18 hours of sunlight. I'm like, 18 hours? I'm like, when do you sleep? He's like, well, you know, they get these block out curtains, and that's what they do when people want to sleep. They close their block out curtains so that they can get their rest. Otherwise, he's like, he says sun rises at, I think he said 3 a.m. and doesn't set until 10 p.m. I do a lot of Uber then. Because you know, I try not to drive in the evenings anyway, but that was interesting to hear. Hello, Georgia girl. I am every woman. Yes, the dream team. She's here. She's here. Say welcome. If you're not connected, get connected. Get connected. I've been on your channel too. I know I left you some notes. Then go read them if you haven't. But yes, I left you some notes just last night. Yep, I sure did. Yeah, Educated Natural saying hello to Sarah. Eric B, where you been? Welcome. I'm happy to see you. I'm so happy to see you. I tell y'all, I'm sorry. If you can't get with me and my happiness, I told you already a long time ago, I wake up happy. And because I have a lot of patience, it takes a lot to really, you know, affect me. You know, not that, you know, I figure, oh, they might be having a bad day. And whenever I had a lady tell me off yesterday, and when she finished telling me off, I says, because I couldn't find her location, she told me about how long it took, for how long ago she ordered her lunch, and her lunch should have been here by now. I said, you know, I says, I totally agree with you. But the time you took to tell me about when you ordered, you could have given me good directions to get your lunch to you. So now that we're past that, where are you? And she was like, okay. And then she explained more with more detail where they were located. And I took the food right to her. And then I told her, you have a better day, because I'm still having my best day. Hey, listen, I don't let people get me flustered no more. It take a lot. It take a lot to get me flustered. I mean, yeah, because you having a bad day don't mean I have to have one. Miss Keys is saying hello to Miss G.A. Georgia girl. Hey, Miss Key, everybody, greeting everybody back. Hey, Deborah Garrett is greeting. Um, Educated Natural. Did I miss anybody? Oh, I got 8 in the chat. Thank you. Give me the thumbs up. See, I had to turn the phone off because as soon as I got in the chat, the phone rang. So I don't have a second device. But guess what? Right now, I'm feeling kind of hot. So I'm going to just take a break just to go see why the air conditioner ain't come on because I know I can't be hot because I'm talking. Yeah, Frank, it's you got to deal with people. A fox. That's what I said. A fox. Only thing I didn't do is take a picture of it, but I promise I'm gonna I usually have 2 phones with me, but that day I didn't, but I take pictures of stuff. You may have seen my short, was it this morning? I forgot, and I got another video I have to post with Aretha Franklin on the posted on painted on the wall in down in Wynwood section of Miami. It's a beautiful painting of her. It's just a old picture of her, but it's a beautiful painting. So I wanted to share it. So I had to make it into a little video so that you guys could see it. But I see a lot of stuff, and some pictures I've taken, I haven't done anything with it yet, but I'm going to be sharing that. Yep. Eric B saying hi to Frank. I know y'all done caught up. I'm behind a little bit. Yep. I'm just behind, just to let everybody saying hello to everybody. Ooh, thank you for 6 still in the building. And you still have time to share me out because let's see, it's been 26 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, I got to be back on the road probably around 4 to start getting, take some people home, deliver some of that hot food that nobody wants to cook right now because it's too hot. Oh, yeah. So, but hold on a minute. Let me just check this air. Oh my, this air. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I had to put that air on to take it down another notch. I don't know. It must have gone up another degree or 2 outside. Yep. Everybody's greeting everyone. I hope everyone's connected. And if you're not connected to me, please get connected to me. Turn the bell on because, there'll be more craziness coming from me. That's just me. Then there'll be Fashion Friday. Fashion Friday is for the men this week. Don't mean that the ladies can't come because I know some of you know some men or have a man. So come on, you might like what I have. You might just like it. Come on in. You, Deborah, you laughing? Girl, I'm crazy as hell. Yes, I am. But that's the way life is. Don't feed anger with anger. You're right, Eric. No, because what's the use? Tell me about every other driver. Those drivers probably had their problems that day too, but they probably didn't tell you. They just let it be late till whenever they found you. But at least I called you because I had other people lined up that were waiting for their lunch that was already in my car. So I had to find her and find her fast. So I had to call her. So maybe she's just a little ticked off about that, but that's her business. What over the bridge or under the bridge, wherever it is, Hey, yep. Every action don't require a reaction. That's right, because some people will do things just to see how you're going to react. Yes, they will in a heartbeat. Yep. Thank you for the 5s. Don't give anyone the power to change the way you talk or act. Absolutely. And you know what? When you stay the same, it makes them wonder like, oh, wait a minute. Stop. She didn't react. Why? Okay. And make them think. And plus, they don't know your next move. So you angry. And I'm not angry. So can't make me angry. It ain't inside my head. No vacancy. No vacancy for Friday alone. It's for every day in the week. Have you heard me talk about no vacancy? Nobody gets inside your head, okay? That's not where their power is. Let them keep their power over there or whatever else they might call it. But nobody gets inside of your head. They can't make you, especially when it's Friday. You get ready to go into the weekend. Now it's hump day and tomorrow's Friday. Junior, I know you all thinking about the weekend already. I am. Get out from behind that steering wheel. Oh yeah, I'm taking this weekend off. As long as I meet that goal, I'm good. Yeah. I had to work for 2 weeks straight the other day, and I was like, "Whew, I need to rest. I need to rest." Oh yeah. But yeah, Eric B is saying hello to Waves. Oh yeah. Eric saying hello to Deborah. Deborah is saying hello to Eric. Yeah, everybody connect, chit chat. Yep. Yep. Hey, yes. So, how are you all drinking enough water? Because with the heat out there, you have to make sure you stay hydrated. And there's benefits to drinking that water. Not only staying hydrated, your skin looks better, you become more regular. You know what I'm talking about. Don't be acting like you don't have no problem with no poo poo and no pee pee. Trust me, you drink some water, all of that's it's gonna take care of itself. And if it's more serious than that, I could have a talk chat with you about what else you need to do. Fruits and vegetables. But we don't really want to go there. But let's stick with the drinking the water because it's hot outside. Water is life. Water is life. Most of the body is made up of water, whether you know it or not. That's right. So drink your water and yeah, be safe out there. I told you, one of my riders was a Uber driver who had been hit. Actually, a second one. The first one was last week, and he told me he was on I-95 and somebody hit him while he was going to deliver someone's groceries. And when I got to the house and I saw the car, he's like, "Yeah, I had to climb out on the passenger side." I'm looking like, I'm saying, what passenger side? That car was tore up. I was like, what passenger side? I don't even see the passenger side. But thank God he was, still in one piece, in a lot of pain. But, we do have to be careful out there because you're never the only driver out there. And I see some crazy stuff, even on the way to the airport this morning, people who didn't know what lane they needed to be in, and they were just switching back and forth and throwing up their hands and cursing. And I was like, well, you should have mapped this out before you got on the way. Yes, water is key. Yes, it is. I'm glad you agree. Oh, yeah. So, we just have to be careful. We have to be careful out there. We have to drink our water because that sun is not playing, and get ourselves and the riders where they're going safely. Yes. I see somebody else just came back in. Come forth. Come forth and present yourself. Yes, thank you for the 8 in the chat. I do appreciate you. It's 20 minutes to 4 now on my side. Hey, look who's here. Hey, Mr. VI. It's Watson from House of X Entertainment. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I saw you the other night too. I know you saw me. It's okay. You're Leo looking good. See, doing your unboxing and stuff. I saw your T-shirt, something, something, and repeat. I can't remember all the words, but you know, something creating vacation repeat, something like that. But you know what I'm talking about. You know, I saw it since I'm talking about it. Okay, yeah. Uh, Waves is greeting the house of X after learning about soda and how it takes eight to nine glasses of water uh to flush just one soda out. To me, that's big. I didn't know that, but that is big. That is big. Yeah. So, and to all of us who drink soda, because I'm guilty. I do have a soda now and then. It's not an everyday thing. Most times, if I drink soda, it's because I'm out. Um, I avoid fountain drinks because most times they don't clean the machine good, and then I get the belly ache. Whether it's a soda or a frosty, any of those things that quench your thirst, I try to avoid the fountains because, man, the other day, TMI, I had a fountain. What do you call it? The frozen soda in the big cup. And man, after I drank that thing, I ran in a bank. I got out the bank, a couple miles down the road. I got out and went to Walmart. It was like running me. I was like, oh no, I know I shouldn't have done it. Yeah, but I watch what I put in my body. House of X saying hello to Love to Travel with Waves. Yep. Oh, it's Leo. Okay, Leo. We love you too. I know you always get a little, excited when we call Watson's name first, but hey, Leo. Happy you're here. And I know you still know what I'm talking about with the t-shirt. Yeah, that was a nice t-shirt. That was a nice gift. Yep. And Love to Travel saying hello to Leo. When I go out, I ask for lemon water. So this is what Eric B is saying. Yeah, yeah, ice water, and sometimes you gotta ask them, "Do you have bottled water?" Because I don't. I want them to give me no faucet water. Now I know there's a controversy about the bottled water being the same as faucet water, but I don't know if that's altogether true. I don't know. I don't know. Some bottled water does taste nasty though. I will say that. I'm not going to name them so I don't get in trouble, but some bottled water do taste nasty and I won't buy it. Yeah. Yeah, the Slurpee. Yeah, girl, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. You get them Slurpee and next thing you know, belly don't feel good. I'm like, oh, don't have some botulism or something going on up in there. They need to go to the lab. They get somebody from the lab in there to look at that. Hey, Jabba Bruce, thank you for coming. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Yes, yes. If you're not connected to Jabba Bruce, please go ahead and get connected. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. I sure do. I sure do. Yes. Hello, he's saying hello to everyone. Yes, he's over there preaching and yeah, sharing the word. Yeah, bottled water is like spring water. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I found some pH 10 water that I like, and even the dollar store has a pH water, one that's a 10. Is it a 10 or a 9? I think it's 10, and that's good too. It's in a like a bluish tint bottle. I like that water too. When they have it, I buy 5 or 6 of them. To have that water tastes good. I'll tell you. Maybe you've seen it, but you say, "Hey, it's a dollar store." No, try it. You'll like it. Trust me, you would. Simply Sarah is saying hello to Jabba. Jabba is saying love and thanks. Yep, all of the above. Yep, yep, yep. So, yeah, what can I say? I'm all talked out now. Okay, okay. One love to eat, and everyone in the house. And I hope that everyone is doing great. Yes, yes. One love to each and everyone in the house, and hope everyone is doing great. I'm sure that's what he meant to put. So, yes, same for you, Jabba. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Yes. If I'm going to drink bottled water, it must be spring water. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So, yeah, even my cooking water. I'm sorry, when I cook, I I don't go with that premise. People talking about, oh, you heating it, so it's gonna be okay. No, mm-mm. I get me some bottled water because I don't know how long these pipes been here. What's in the line, and most times I can tell when the water is freshly chlorinated because I can smell it. Time is coming out of the pipe, and I'll be like, oh no, mm-mm, no, I can't do it. Love to travel with Wave is saying hello to Jabba. Same to you. Jabba saying hi back. Yeah. So yes, but drink your water. I mean, don't avoid the water right now because, like we said, it's pretty hot out there, and we don't want anyone having heat strokes or anything like that. Oh, and then don't forget it, when you perspire, you're losing salt also. So you do need a little salt. Let's talk about potassium. So you make sure that you get something that has a potassium in it to help, keep you from getting those muscle cramps and all that kind of stuff. So don't forget about that. When you're adding water, don't forget, to get a little dose of potassium as well to help you out. Coconut water, is another good one, and it's so refreshing. Yes, and natural. At least you know where it's coming from. Yes, Jabba is saying okay. Yes, yes. So I have like 10 minutes before I have to get back on the road. And I appreciate you all being here. You can still share the video out after I'm gone. You can also send it to, share it out, make a comment. That's what I meant to say. Make a comment after I close the live. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Yes. And leave a comment, talk about what you heard. Did you learn anything? Were you excited about the fox and the cat? It's just crazy. It's just crazy. But yeah. And then there's those people who have, when you get to their house, you're gonna know it's their house because the numbers are this big. you you can't. I mean, they make the numbers as big that you can't say you didn't see the number. I watched. I went to a house today, and this guy's numbers were actually like foot, a foot. Okay, they were huge. When you see them on the mailbox, it might be 2 or 3 inches. He enlarged his and he put it on the side of like a little I guess by the driveway it has a little wall right there, and he put the numbers up there nice and big so you can't miss it. He ain't hiding from nobody either, I take it, because he put that address right up there. But that was nice. And then I told him, I says, wait a minute. I says, Uber wants me to take your picture. And he looked at me strange. I said, no, of the food. So he started to laugh. I said, no, I'm not going to take a picture. I'll tell them that I handed it off to you directly. He says, oh, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, it's always something, people, for the most part, people are very nice. I think I did talk about this in another where this one young lady had breakfast and she left crumbs on my back seat and on the rug. And I looked back and I was like, oh my God, now I have to go vacuum, or at least what I did is I went and I bought a little whisk broom and I swept it off, and wiped the seat. I had a what do you call that little sponge thing you can put anyway, that thing, and I and I wiped down the seat with it, Armor All or whatever it is. Yeah. So yeah, all those kind of things that people do, but sometimes it's childishness, sometimes it's people just trying to see how they can ruin your day. Some people just have bad attitudes. They do. And they get in and they don't talk. I mean, it's their choice, but they get in. Okay, I'm ready. This ain't driving Miss Daisy, okay? But I just laugh at them because I'm like, Uber already made sure you paid me, so I'm not worried about it. You have all the attitude you want. They don't put that price up in there, and you won't pay me to take you wherever you go, and so I'm not worried about it. Oh yeah, let me tell you something. These people be allowing me. I'll be like, mm-hmm. Some would be like, oh, let me out here. No, we're not at the curb. Nobody gonna hit you, and then you gonna say the Uber driver let you out. Oh no, we're not having that. I'm taking you to the curb, honey. You're not getting out in the middle of the street. And I put my finger on that lock, and they can't open the door. Oh yeah. Let me tell you something. It's a laugh a minute, but like I said, if you have patience and you can get through it. I mean, I very rarely have someone that really can set the pace of my day. Now, I didn't appreciate the food being on my seat because my seats are black. So the next person gets in the car, they're going to see that and they're going to say, oh, her car was dirty. They're not going to say the last customer dirtied her car. They're going to say, oh, her car, she didn't clean her car. That kind of way. And then there's the youngsters that want to smoke their weed before they go to work, get in my car and the whole place. Oh my God, then I got to go air it out. I got to go air it out, clean it. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Anyway, I'm going to have to start a little section called My Experience with Driving for Uber without, putting anyone's name or number and all that kind of business out there. But I can tell you about my experience. And they're not all bad either. I mean, I have some nice experiences. But anyway, 4:00's my time. So I got 5 minutes to get ready and get back out there. You all have a fantastic day. And remember what I said? Every day above ground is a good day. So you might as well enjoy it because you're still here. Okay. See you on the next one. Bye. Have a great day, everyone. Happy hump day. Happy hump day.